live once again. Once again. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I don't know why I always forget to cut the music. This is another edition of Deep Cuts. I'm Pilot G.
B-Rise always in the building.
And today is an all MMA episode. All MMA. We're back to what this show is really about. But unfortunately, as of late, I feel like it hasn't been, a lot of it's just everything around the UFC specifically is rage bait right now, and then the other federations are kind of non-existent for real until Francis comes back, which I'm really doubting. But I heard he is suing the UFC, which is another piece that we'll do. But yeah, so if you're here, like, share, comment. Please, we want commentary. We want to have get questions from you guys, or you guys give your opinion, and we'll tell you you're wrong, whatever it may be. But I guess we can start. What should we start with? Should we?
Come on with it. We gonna have news for either one.
Well, I'll do this first because this is what we have the least information and to talk about. But is the Whitehouse card that's supposed to be coming up?
Is it even fucking real yet? Is it official that this card is actually the card before the Whitehouse start promoting this shit?
No. They're piecing that together. They're piecing it together. I can't remember. I think I want to say it wasn't September. I want to say I don't remember. I'll look it up. But I know that it is an actual reality, and there's a bunch of ideas. They said they want Conor there. They want Gaethje wants to fight Ilya.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. If anybody goddamn go on the UFC card and the White House area, it has to be some well done, legit fights.
But here's the thing: is the only thing that Ilya it only wants 2 fights, right? No, not even 2 fights. He only wants 1 fight.
And what he gonna do afterwards? Who he gonna fight? He want Crawford.
He might retire if he beats Islam. I think people had the wrong idea about Ilya. Ilya is, and that's just the reason why Dana doesn't hype Ilya up like that. Is because he don't give a fuck about Dana. If you notice that, like, he should be the next Michael Jordan of the sport. But he wants he
ain't do what John Jones did. He ain't do what Cain Velasquez did. He didn't do what Junior Dos Santos did. He didn't do what Mighty Mouse
Brock did yet. Brock did a lot. I mean, as much even though he was doping the whole time. It's funny when they always talk about Brock, they never talk about him doping. But yeah, so what I think is a rock solid fight right now at the White House is the Pereira
and
Jones fight. Where especially because they're going to do it at heavyweight, and heavyweight needs something to save it right now. I don't even care what happens in this next fight with Cyril and Tom. It's going to fracture the UFC. It's going to fracture the fans, and it's going to the heavyweight. Then who is there to fight after that? Because he said he won't fight his boy. I can't remember what his boy's name is. Aspinal. Cyril will fight anybody, but Aspinal won't fight his buddy.
Who's his buddy?
I can't remember his name right now.
Patty?
No. He has like a Russian name, I believe, but he trains with him. He's like a friend of his, and he said that he would. Tom said he would drop the belt if he had to fight that guy because it's his friend. But I'll give Dana that consistency. Dana did the same thing he did with Merab and what's his name? Aljamain. He said y'all gotta fight each other. Or I don't give a fuck. You're not here to be friends, which I think is kind of lame. But then again, they knew what they were getting into. I think, but I don't know. I don't think they may now set the Aspinal Gone rematch if there is a rematch for that as well.
Should.
I don't want to. The White House. I want. You know what they should do? They should do it now. But now he's saying he can't see it all. You know what? Fuck that White House card. We'll get back to that. You know what I mean? I'm going to basically tell you what I was going to say. I was going to say fuck Conor, and John got what he wanted. All right.
Fuck Conor. You forgot one more.
Oh, no. They're coming later. But, Aspinall, man. all the complaining they do about John.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a real piece of shit. John said they said John held up the heavyweight division. Right, that's their biggest when they have no other leg to stand on.
He only fought twice.
He fought 3 times. Well, he was going to fight 3 times. He was going to fight 3 times. The Aspinal would have been a third, but he
had the light heavyweight on lock.
And this is a good point I'm about to make. Right, they said that he held up the division. If you remember when him and Stipe originally when he told everybody after he won the championship, he said, "I want Stipe." They basically put the deal together fairly quickly. But then Stipe got hurt. So John waited. And then when Stipe was ready, then John got hurt.
Did you think Stipe got down waited because he know for a fact he about to get his ass towed out the
No, I believe he got hurt. I even though I don't think Stipe is that great, but I do get he's a real dude.
I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck do y'all get this greatest heavyweight of all time?
He has the most title defenses. He has the most title defenses at heavyweight.
I did not know that.
Really, if I were to say anybody with the best heavyweight of all time besides John Jones, I would say...
Not Cain Velasquez.
No, fuck no. I would say... I might go back. I would go back. I would say Randy Couture. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like any of them. Like, that rated heavyweight is so like, forgettable. Even Cain. Cain was only famous because he beat Brock. That's it.
Cain
Velasquez, yeah. He's only famous because he beat Brock. Now he's in jail.
No, he beat a lot of good people.
Who?
Frank Mir, Junior Dos Santos.
I don't think he beat Frank Mir, did he?
Cain Velasquez is. I think I like him better than Brock Lesnar before they even fought.
He was a great heavyweight too, though. Frank Mir.
Yeah, he lost. He
beat Brock and then lost to Brock.
Yeah, he beat Brock by a heel hook,
which was a great fucking fight. If you haven't watched that fight, that's MMA. That's MMA. That is like that. That is a good ass fight. But
14-3 before he went to jail. Cain Velasquez.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out who he lost to.
Pretty sure he didn't fight Frank Mir.
He lost to. It was I think it was a trilogy with him and Junior Dos Santos because
they had some good fights, but Junior Dos Santos was he was one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? I never thought he was that good. A lot of people gave him credit because he was just like Aspinal. He had that knockout power. He knocked people out, which I give it to you, but that doesn't last for long. And when you meet somebody who has real technique like Cain, who's a fucking wrestler, All-American.
You know who was also a good fighter?
Who's that?
The guy that Stipe took the championship belt from.
The guy who Stipe with the championship.
Fabricio Verdun.
But he was washed up by that time.
He beat Cain Velasquez though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. They were. Where's that ashtray at? Okay, is it over there? That's what I'm saying about that time in the division. It was really boring. There's really nothing going on in the UFC except Anderson and John. You know.
Man, you gotta acknowledge the little lights, like the little sparks to the UFC. Rampage.
Well, no, Rampage was I put Rampage before that. Even though he was still fighting, I put him before that. His reign was when he came here with the Pride Belt. When he came to the UFC with the Pride Belt, he was the first light heavyweight to unify those titles. And what's the name was the first Henderson. I said Henderson. Hendo. He was the first to unify the middleweight titles.
Okay.
But what I'm getting at is that John. They said John held the heavyweight division because of those 2 injuries. Everybody forgets about those 2 injuries. They got injured at separate times. So then they had to fight, and then when he fought him, all of a sudden he's too old. Then you should have been saying that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wanted that. He's the GOAT of the sport. Why can't he fight the other GOAT of the sport? That's crazy. He wants super fights. Like that's what we grew up. In our generation, we grew up watching those. Gracie versus Dan Severn, Gracie versus Shamrock. They weren't in the tournament. They would have the tournament, but they would have these super fights on the side. That's what he wants, and he deserves it. I don't care what kind of shitbag people think he is, but my whole point is that now it comes around that Aspinall is saying he's blind. He can't see.
But why is he still holding the title if he's blind? But
everybody's saying he should keep the title, though. Like, now you understand the injury? Now an injury's okay? And this is not an injury, bro. This is so fake. This is so fake. The doctor told him, and we're going to watch the video. The doctor told him, "No, you're good. I understand you stopped. Yeah, but you good." And then he laughs at him, like, "Come on, man, you sound like you trying to milk this. Like, you want a lollipop?" You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Like, everybody is flipping what they their sides, and now John and Cyril are the dirtiest fighters of all time. Why is Cyril now everybody's enemy? It's fucking crazy how quickly the MMA flipped on him, because when he was fighting John, they was loving him. It's crazy. Now when he was
fighting Ngannou, they were loving him.
Your boy, huh? Yeah, exactly. Moicano. The shit he said about Cyril, he called him like a fucking, he called him something fucked up, like a rat or something, like more than that. But he was basically saying he a dirty fighter.
What's his
Money Moicano.
Ronaldo Moicano or some shit?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. But yeah, he was talking mad shit. And here's the thing, right? The UFC is like dick riding Aspinal something crazy right now. I've never seen him make this many excuses for a fighter.
That's fucking crazy.
And he didn't even earn it. This is crazy. Bro, I just don't know how to say it. These guys are like Aspinal.
Bro, when I saw that shit after John Jones retired, he's the first person ever to get just gifted a title he didn't even deserve. He didn't fight nobody in the top 5.
Never seen it in all of my time watching the sport. Never seen anybody just handed the title.
You ain't fight Derek Lewis. You ain't fight Francis. You ain't fight John. You ain't fight Stipe. You ain't fight, like, come on now.
Anybody. He had all the time to fight those people.
Let me guess. Oh, y'all think Curtis Blade is somebody? Bullshit. Look Derek Blades just got knocked out cold by Derek Lewis.
You mean Curtis Blades?
I mean, not Derek. I'm sorry. Curtis Blades just got cleanly knocked the fuck out by Derek Lewis.
He is done anyway. You can tell from his stutter that he's fucking done. I've watched him change. He has CTE like a mug. But he's even in that last fight, he just caught him. And here's the funny thing: look at the punch that he caught Curtis Blades with that knocked him down. It was on the back of the head. I said it when I saw it, but it wasn't like intentionally on the back of the head. It's funny how, and this is like, all right, first video. Jim Miller. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows Jim Miller. He had the most fights in the UFC, right?
I believe so.
He's a bum. Always said he was a bum. Never thought he was good. The shit he's saying in this video is like, man, UFC fans, I'm not going to say, not MMA, but UFC specifically, American MMA fans, stop. The UFC does not have all the talent. Let's understand that. Michael Chandler should have proved that. We got him at the end of his career, and he came in, and you guys were all over his balls.
Losing 4 or 5 wins from the 4 or 5
right?
fights straight. So, only win he got from the UFC was Dan Hooker and Tony Ferguson.
He had a bad eye poke and kept fighting in the fight. Man, look, these guys, these UFC fans are so biased. And it was one thing when you only rooted for the Americans, but then when Conor and Aspinall came, all of a sudden, you just rooted for the white guys. That's all you root for. I've never seen a Kobe Covington match get booed when they're on the ground. And they're on the ground most of the fight if Kobe's winning. Mm-hmm. Never heard it get booed. But if minorities take it down to the ground, they will boo. We watched that fight with Umar Nurmagomedov.
Against Marab?
This last one against Batista. Mm-hmm. He was just dragged. He was really, most of that fight was him just holding on so Batista couldn't get at him with them hands. And drag. And I mean, like, I understand Dagestani style, but it wasn't like, he's not like Islam and Khabib. But not one boo. Actually, I'm going to take that back. That was in Abu Dhabi. I'm going to take that back. That was the Arabs. They don't boo shit. Unless
it was in Abu Dhabi?
Except Jews.
I thought it was in France.
It was supposed to be in France, but then it ended up in Abu Dhabi. That's why it was early. Every time it's like 2:00 in the afternoon, that means it's in Abu Dhabi or Qatar. But to get back on my point is that these fans are flipping sides, man. Like they're so discombobulated right now because of the bullshit they're seeing, and now they're trying to avoid what they're saying is what I'm going to show you now. But I'm going to show you what's his name, Jim Miller.
Jimmy Miller.
And his opinion on finger on eye pokes and the like. And then after this little post he put up here, which it did exactly what he wanted, Ariel Helwani brought him on the show, and I'm gonna get on Ariel too in a minute. But
the most hated interviewer.
Yo, I'm with people now. I'm on that shit. Like I can't stand him. He's really like, and now all of a sudden he's like Dana's little fucking pet. It's fucking ridiculous.
At first, Dana didn't like him either. Dana didn't like him either.
Dana still don't like him. I'll go ahead and say I don't think Dana likes Jews at all. Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, well, no. That we'll cap off with that. All right, here we go. Sorry, should have labeled him better. Jim Miller decides that he wants to weigh in on the Tom Aspinall situation and an eye poke situation.
You want to know a secret? I've got hours inside the octagon wearing these gloves. It's not the gloves. Look, I can close my fist. I can bend the ends of my fingers without the glove even moving. So if it was the glove that held my hand open, I could still go like that. But like most of these eye pokes, it's like.
But this one wasn't.
My hand's not getting held open like that. Are you fucking kidding me?
First and foremost, this one wasn't like that. This one wasn't like that. And most of John's aren't like that either.
Why the fuck he's still wearing gloves anyway? Fucking dork. You don't need to be. You don't even fight no more.
He looks like he's in his basement. His wife said, you know, I'm tired of hearing about this shit. Take your ass in the basement and make a fucking TikTok. So, wait, but so he first is, how many times have you seen someone do like that? Most of the time when it happens, they're evading and they're putting their hands out to keep distance. And yeah, their hands may go vertical, but no one is doing that. They're making this shit out like they're so twisted in their brains. They're making it out like, who the fuck? First of all, who the fuck does that? Right? There's more of a chance of me hurting myself and hurting my fingers than me hitting you right in the eye like the motherfucking Three Stooges. You stupid motherfucker. Carry on.
What causes the eye pokes is that little bitch inside that's like being passive and avoiding the fight and not being aggressive. And that little voice needs to get punished by immediate point being taken away, and in my opinion, a portion of the purse. And then I think you would see him stop real quick because it's not the gloves.
All right. Now, what that does first and foremost is that makes it easier for them bitch motherfuckers. See, if you watch the footage back, and I wish I could show it on here. I wish I could, but Cyril had his hands already out because he was throwing a kick. What was he supposed to do? Just leave his hands there, not try to stop the man from rushing in, and let him just take the punch? Like Jim Miller's a bum, an absolute bum, and for him to say, you don't ever have to open your hands. Yeah, because you don't know what hand fighting is, you dumb fuck. And that's why your ass got dropped a lot. And that's why you got beat up. Your last match, your face was bloodied and bruised because you don't know how to hand fight. You're a wrestler. You're an idiot. You're a moron. I'm so tired of people that like this. Like that. He said, it's that bitch inside. Nigga, who are you? The biggest bitch. 40 times you fought and didn't get a fucking belt. So that makes you the biggest bitch. How the fuck do you call John Jones or Cyril Gane a bitch? And you're sitting in your basement looking like you waiting for the apocalypse. I'm sorry. I really hate that motherfucker.
I don't be even watching or paying attention to Jim Miller. Jim who?
But then he went on Helwani and said the same thing. And it's like, what made you say that? And you're talking about taking money and points and money away. Like, then, all right, so is this a point game now? This is why UFC was supposed to be better than boxing, if I remember, because it wasn't about that bitch shit. You like, this shit kills me, man. We watched, who's the boy? Your boy who beat up on the fighting nerd.
Damn.
I know. He lost to Volkanovski.
Brian Lopez?
Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez. We watched him elbow that boy in the top of the head numerous times. And in this last fight, Mackenzie Dern elbowed that woman in the top of her head every time they were in the guard, like literally on the top of her dome. We watch shit like that. That's fine. But somebody gets a little eye poke and they come on, man. And like they are overdoing it. While he got the eye poke, Cyril Gane was still going backwards. It's not, they're acting like he had 320 pounds behind, not 320, 220 pounds behind that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Mm-hmm. It's just, and then what makes it worse is like, even if everybody feels like this, right? It's a dirty move. Okay, it's a dirty move. It's unintentional though. We all know it was unintentional. They're trying to make it seem like he did it intentionally, and that he now it's up to 3 eye pokes. He eye poked him 3 times in matches. What people are saying online now, and it's like, where is this coming from? Like, when have y'all? Bullshit. Yeah, when have y'all been such bitches? Really?
Big town bitches.
And when Cyril kicked John in the balls, did you call him a dirty fighter? No one said anything because you liked seeing John get kicked in the balls. You just didn't like seeing Tom get his ass whooped. They were all sitting there waiting to prove every Negro wrong in the world when they watched Tom beat up on Cyril. And I told them from the beginning, and quote, you know this. I said from the gate, before when he first started talking shit to John Jones, I said, he can't even beat Cyril Gane. Just like every other fucking heavyweight in the fucking division can't beat him. It's crazy. All right, but now we're going to do the contrast. We're going to do an actual fighter who was a champion, who did win fights.
In what division?
What was Mighty Mouse? Bantamweight?
Bantamweight? It was Cejudo.
Him, Cruz, Dillashaw. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, and there's another one they don't talk about. Dillashaw. They don't talk about him. He's an embarrassment to you. But this is his take on it. And I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but you'll see the difference between a bitter loser in his fucking basement looking at a bunch of fucking deer heads to a person who's actually, has some commentary on MMA. He makes a living on commentary on MMA. All right, so why did I do that?
Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse.
I thought you said Dillashaw.
Oh no, I would never talk about it. I give Dillashaw no fucking business, no attention. Oh damn, I did that.
Crybaby bitch.
All right.
And then everybody piles up on somebody when they're defeated or they're injured or
I'll agree with that.
Or something like that. I didn't like that feeling whatsoever for Tom Aspinall because the man did get impregnated in his eyes with those fingers. But a lot of people gotta understand.
Eyes closed.
Just for that specific fight, just for the hands and how to throw a proper leg kick. This is not how you throw a leg kick, people. When you go to Thailand or you learn, they don't go hands tight and throw like that. If I throw 1,000 kicks on a bag like this, boom, boom, boom. This is called hand exchange. Hand exchange. I throw 1,000 kicks in the bag this day or in a week, 2 weeks. I train 8 weeks. That's 8,000 kicks a week. And all of a sudden, when I get in a fight, I'm self-naturally supposed to go like this. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
And it makes sense. It makes total sense what he's saying. Mm-hmm. That's why it kills me. It's like, and that dickhead on the other side of the screen from which I refuse to show on this channel.
Who?
Fucking MMA guru, man. He's a fucking douche. He's a fucking piece of shit. He's a racist. And anybody who says he's not a racist,
I don't believe that's racist shit, man.
Guarantee it. Guarantee. Watch him, bro. He's the one that's pushing the narrative of all the black fighters are dirty fighters. You're trying to tell me no white guys have ever done a fucking nothing dirty in a fight? Come on, man. How is John the worst fighter ever? But y'all don't talk about how Chael, how fucking Brock, how Vitor Belfort, how all these other guys fucking dope. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy, but oh shit. Hold on 1 second, guys.
No. Damn it, boy.
That's crazy. What the hell?
What the fuck? Well, if you can still hear us, we're having a little technical difficulties. One of our shits died. There we go. Let's get a round of applause in the chat. Just type in clap, clap.
Apologies.
Apologies for what? Apologies for what? There is no apologies in this motherfucker.
Good answer. But what were we saying? We were talking about Mighty Mouse when he said. So if you look what he said, this is what I was saying earlier about like hand fighting.
The stylistic way of how they do a kick and shit like that. Even in Kung Fu and Karate, they do the same shit like that.
And that's so if somebody throws a kick back, you can deflect them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you look back at the fight, Aspinal had points where his hands were open. Like, no one fights with their hands fully closed all the time. If you gotta grab somebody, if I hands like this, I can't grab you quick. And that's why John, most of the time, keeps his hands out. And if you look at it, he'll even grab their wrist sometimes if they put it close enough. He's trying to. It's about hand fighting. This is what like these fucking cavemen don't get. What fucking martial arts is? This is supposed to be martial arts. It's not supposed to be. Time out. Oh, he stepped on my toe. Oh no! Shut the fuck up. John broke his whole fucking toe and didn't even notice. The bone was sticking out the side of his goddamn foot, and he didn't even notice. He's leaking blood on the mat. Didn't even notice. Won the fight. Still got the belt. Still didn't fucking notice. This shit is crazy, man. Like, Tom pulled one of the biggest bitch moves I have watched literally every UFC, every single UFC in the history of the fucking shit I've watched it. And that's not a fucking bullshit quote. You are telling me that's the worst out of all of that. That's the worst fucking bitch move I've ever seen in my life, man. And the fact that all y'all are getting down on it makes me so fucking sick to my stomach, man. Fucking Hitler Youth. Just can't wait to fucking just mad because your facade got fucking destroyed. And then you realize, and what makes it worse is that John beat Cyril Gane in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And he was giving Tom that work. And Tom talking about, I want to go to boxing. Nigga, please. What do you think Tyson Fury will do to that ass if you can't take Cyril's jab? What do you think?
Deontay Wilder. What's the guy named? Usyk.
Usyk. Fucking Anthony Johnson. This Ngannou. I want to see Tom against Ngannou so bad, dog. Because Tom, looking at it now, Tom does not punch that hard. He really doesn't. He doesn't have one punch knockout power. Who did he knock out? Who did he just starch? And I said this before the fight. All he's going to do is try to blitz, and when he realizes that doesn't work,
he's done.
He's done. That's exactly what I didn't expect him to go out like that. That's exactly what the fuck happened. I cannot believe what I'm seeing from the MMA fans. Please, prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong. I'm one of you. I don't want to be associated with you, dickheads. Just stop being so real. UFC is like the Game of Thrones, man. Don't pick no favorites because they can be gone tomorrow. Do you remember Sean O'Malley?
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be the next star of the UFC.
He got defeated by Merab.
They don't even talk about Sean O'Malley. They don't even show fucking when they show highlight reels or just random UFC stuff. Sean O'Malley is no longer in it. No more of this. Sean O'Malley's a clown now. You loved Conor. Conor had a great run. But now you try to disassociate with him. You disassociate
you consider Conor had a great run and he couldn't even defend his title more than one time.
Which is another. But I'll let them have that. He was the most famous person in the sport. And let me say this: 70% of America is white, right? So guess what? A white person is always going to be the most famous person in the sport. I guarantee you that there, like maybe LeBron is a difference because basketball is so dominated. But you're trying to tell me Tom Brady at any time in the NFL was the best football player, best quarterback? I'll give you. But best football player? Come on, man.
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Best football player at that time? I think at one time it was Michael Vick. At another time it was Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? Right. At another time it was Donovan fucking McNabb. The year we went to the Super Bowl against them, Donovan was unbelievable. And everybody just shits on him because it's all about the golden white guy, because y'all don't want to see somebody else shine. You want to see someone that looks like you. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is the reason why BET exists. This is the reason why the Negro Baseball League existed when y'all wouldn't let us play Major League Baseball. We have to see ourselves shine because you have to be able to envision yourself. This is why Barack Obama was so big, because a black person never... I grew up thinking a black person would never be president. Never thought that would happen. And it happened in my lifetime. I also thought the Eagles would... I slowly in my heart thought the Eagles might never win. I did. I'm not gonna lie. My great-grandfather never saw them win. So... But actually he did. He saw them before they were the Super Bowl. But anyway... The fact that people call other people casuals all the time, like, you wanna know how to find a fake UFC fan? They'll call you a casual. Like, it's not a game of who knows more. I want to see good fights. I don't want to have all the UFC knowledge I have. I just want to see good fights. But I'm damn sure not gonna let fans try to fucking judge me or fucking gaslight me and tell me that in any way, if you have eyeballs and a brain, you look at John Jones's career and you look at Tom Aspinall's career, fight for fight, and you're telling me at any time you thought that Tom was better than John, get the fuck out of here. It's not about beating you quick, it's about beating you. John walks out of matches without a scratch. Tom does too, but he don't go 5 rounds and do that. John will pick. Man, please. John plays with his food. He performs. He puts on. There's never been a fight where you might have thought John lost or he won, but it was a good fucking fight. Even that Reyes fight, tell me it wasn't a good fight.
Even that Alexander Gustafsson fight.
Two of the best fights I've ever seen. The second one was good too because it shut everybody the fuck up. But they still try to say he beat Gus beat him too. Like, stop trying to hold on to that Max Smelling shit. And if y'all real about sports, you will know what I'm talking about. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. When he lost, Hitler turned off the TV so they couldn't see him lose. He turned off the radio feed so they couldn't hear him lose.
Wow.
Never heard from him again.
Yep.
But yeah. So the next clip though is the icing on the cake. The next clip is proving the point that he knows that Aspinall knows what this is. Did you watch his his channel, the little like shorts he puts out and stuff?
Hell no.
They went to the hospital. They did the whole thing, and his father's sitting there talking. They're sitting there talking like gossiping like bitches about how Gon should be disqualified. Like, you sound like a bitch. This is why Dana they're saying that Aspinall's father's getting on Dana's nerves because he's like, yo, he's embarrassed. Dana's whole thing is the GWH. All right, and this is please, people, do not take this in a racial fashion. I mean, it is a racist, what I'm saying.
Oh Lord.
No, it's the Great White Hope. That's Dana's whole thing. He wanted to look at the beginning of the UFC. Chuck Liddell, who did I say earlier? Randy Couture, GSP,
Michael Bisping.
Michael. He was all about trying to build the Great White Hope, but then he got caught up in the money. Because he's like, fuck. Because when John got that Nike contract and got the fucking Gatorade contract, he realized I can just put all these guys in the contract and they can't get fucking endorsements, and I just get them all through me, and then I'll just have them wear the shit and I'll just give them a portion. And that's what he does now. Because if you notice, these guys can't go to can't have their own endorsements. And if they do, they got to get a UFC a cut. Niggas like Adesanya.
Aspinal, and he's signed with Champs, my favorite brand. I love Champs, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day when I was young, it was shit.
I love me some Champions. I take Champions over Nike any day.
I can't do that. I'm
not Champion shoes now, but any championship gear, sweatsuit, Nike, underwear, socks.
Sweats in any fashion.
Them bitches are beautiful.
But yeah. So Dana is the one that is pushing this, and especially now with the Trump thing. You know what I'm saying? He's pushing this heavy. This is why fighters like Bryce Mitchell. Fuck Bryce Mitchell. Told you it was coming. Bryce Mitchell was why he's still there, because Bryce Mitchell has not had a big win in forever. He's had a lot of huge knockouts on where he was on the bad end of it though. Same reason why he kept Reyes, because Reyes was the ace in the hole for John Jones. If Reyes goes out losing like he has, then he's no value, because everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, he beat John Jones. Look what happened at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? So so Dana's trying to push this, so that's why Aspinall really crushed them. And now with them acting like bitches like this is really crushing how he was supposed to be this dominant destroyer. You know what I mean? This Celtic destroyer. I've never seen nobody bitch like that. Yeah, he should have disqualified him. Like he should have been like, you know what? Well, I'll get him back. That should have been your only response. You know what? I'm gonna get this motherfucker back for that. But you wasn't even really mad. You was mad the ref didn't give you the fucking fight. And the ref is trying to tell you like, yo, shut up. Man, you gonna fuck it up, man. They ain't gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? He did. He fought like, and he was ready to leave. You saw he was standing next to the door telling him like, nah, man, nah. And then telling DC, you gonna have an interview with DC. You can't see. You telling me now, right now. They're saying right now he still can't see in his right eye at all, and can see 50% in his left eye, which was fine.
You know why I don't be worrying about that damn eye poke, and I don't give a fuck about that eye poke shit?
What's that?
Look at motherfucking Shar Bullet.
Oh, you're right. He only got one eye.
He only got one fucking eye.
But no, did you see the video? Oh, I should have clipped this. Yuri Prohaska. He got an eye poke in a fight. I don't remember what fight it was. But they said to him at the interview, they said, so what do you think about the eye poke? You think it should have been a disqualification? He said, no, I got another eye. That's real shit. That's why, this is why I told you I fuck with Yuri, because he believed that Shogun shit. And I really believe John does too. That's why John wasn't hurt by all this shit y'all said. Like y'all said whatever y'all said, and he was like, okay, anyway, I'll retire. Y'all want y'all monkeys to dance for you, and they're not dancing for you no more. You mad? Y'all turned on Kamaru Usman as soon as he started embracing his Nigerian heritage.
That's what pissed me off.
Yeah, and do you remember how they were saying how the Bull Masvidal was gonna beat him?
Did he?
And then it was, oh no, that's because he held him against the cage. Then he came back and knocked that nigga out with a 1-2. Fuck out of here. It's getting out of hand.
Talking.
Yeah. It's like, and that's what they want. They want that professional wrestling shit where a guy get up there and talk about each other's mothers and yelling all that shit. And then they get in there and lay on each other for fucking 5 rounds while y'all boo and get upset and drunk. I want to see a motherfucker's gonna go in there and fight and willing to, like John said, willing to lose a fucking lemon here. You could break whatever you want. I'm not quitting. And I'm gonna try to club you with the fucking limp arm. But yeah, I'm gonna get off time, man. But I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this.
Fuck time.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna show the clincher. This is the real fuck time moment. What did I do with that mouse? That's not what that one is. It? I'm trying to get it actually. What did I do? Sorry, guys. But yeah, so this is the clip that really got me, and I want to thank MMA Joey for pointing this out, because that's where I caught this. This is what bitches be like, man. Look at this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it bigger so you guys can see this shit, because this shit is like the most bitch shit ever. First, he more distraught now at the hospital that you waited to go to. You could have went there immediately, but you stopped to talk to get interviewed by DC. Then you went in the back, sat in the back, looked at it on TV, and talked. And all right, What you was looking at when you was looking at TV? If you only got 50% of vision in one eye, what the fuck was you looking at?
I can't believe niggas like him.
No, look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. This shit is the best. Because this is the way, and this is what I'm saying. They're just denying. Their copium is crazy right now. Because they're just trying to do anything to not see what they see. Ooh, shit. Anything to not see what they see. Here we go. Right? My man literally looked out of the eye that he said he can't see out of. To see if the camera was still there. And yeah, the camera had a great angle, didn't it? And then you go, it's hurt. Like, first of all, that's not the kind of pain you feel.
And that's a fucking couple hours from the fight, nigga.
Yeah, really. All right. Oh, I forgot the other. Oh, wait, no, it has to be there.
Roll the footage.
Yeah.
You should stop the fight until.
Okay.
But we didn't find anything dangerous.
Okay. Tommy really fucked up.
My man was laughing. My man was laughing at him. And yeah, I gotta get Aljo in there too. But my man is like, yeah, because and if you watch the whole clip of this, they keep asking him like, yeah, he couldn't continue though, right? He couldn't fight he can't fight no more, right? The boy's like, why you? No, man, look, the sheik outside, he pays all of us, so nigga, you better get back up out there.
Okay. But we didn't find anything dangerous.
Okay. Tommy really
He didn't
fucked
find
up.
nothing
He can't
dangerous.
say I can't see. We know those are the nail in the coffin to any fight. You can't say that. So if you actually want your 5 minutes to try to recover to see if you can stay in the fight, you can't use those words.
Aljo put it perfectly, and which is another great contrast. When Aljo lost to Peter and got that win over Peter Yan because of the knee, Aljo didn't even say I can't continue. The doctor told him that.
And he wanted to continue knowing it. He didn't even want to accept the fucking belt that
He didn't
way.
want to accept the belt. And then when he got his surgery to fix his neck after that, everybody was saying he was holding it up. You hold it up. You scared of Peter. Then he fought Peter and dominated. And then they still hated on him. He beat Dillashaw after that. Then beat Cejudo after that. It's crazy. And before that, he beat Sandhagen. So, and people still hate him. And he says it in the rest of his video, Aljo's video. I watched his video. He said, I know y'all was hating on me when it was me. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to act the same way. Fuck that. That's some bitch shit. Every fighter knows, like they said, you can't say, just out of just manhood, is not going to say I can't fight. Jim Miller is right in one sense. Taking the purse will do it. But see, I would take both of their purses right here. You didn't fight. And you fucked up the fight. So, both of you go home. And then they'll be calling to get that rematch on. You know what I'm saying? But what Tom Aspinall did with this is this guarantees that Tom Aspinall, no matter what, even if he goes and he beats Cyril, he will never be a big draw. He will never be a big draw. Because this moment is going to stick in his face forever. And that's why John is trolling him, because his trolling hurts you. Your trolling only makes John stronger. You people need to understand, and this, you have shat on black people so much. You can't tease us. You can't, white people running around saying niggas. So what do you can't.
Mike Perry.
Right, thank you. You can't do nothing else. We at that point. So hate all you want, especially a man who's undefeated, the only man that's undefeated in the sport's history.
It's Shavkat.
No, I'm talking about John at the end of his
John.
career. Only one in his in history, especially that held that many titles and beat that many legends. There's no one's resume like John Jones. Didn't it? Go ahead.
I mean, he did. I mean, if y'all want to be really technical, he had one loss in his career. Like, it's an illegal 6-12 to Matt Hamill.
Reverse it, because the 12-6 is now fucking legal.
So can y'all say that John's undefeated now?
You know what I'm saying? But no, they go and it was, he beat DC so bad that when they disqualified him for the cocaine, they still couldn't give DC a fucking win. They're like, no, I can't see doing that.
How many times did they fought too?
Yeah.
Twice. And how many times DC won? Not
Never.
Twice.
Never.
What
He's
the
not.
fuck?
That,
Me personally, I'm gonna say it like this, because if you really look at the fight, if you even look at the fight, even off of the doping, I mean, like, his mindset and IQ actually still won that fight for him. No matter how strong he is, no matter how weak he was, he technically outsmarted DC in every moment he can.
Because his reasoning for that, it was first of all, it was a trace. If I remember, it was Chernobyl or something like that. If it was a trace of it, and his explanation was it came from the sexual stimulant he was taking. I don't think someone just makes that up. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. And also the board believed it, but they say they still suspended him. But it was tested that, yes, that's a possibility. Scientists don't just say, oh, I believe you on your word. No, that is a possibility of what it could have been. And it wasn't like it was a heavy dose. It was a trace. And he took his suspension and took his no contest, gave up the belt. Like, what else do you want him to do? But they make it seem like John has been dirty his whole career. He's been popping dirty his whole career. He popped dirty for that one fight. And then that trace stayed in his system. And every time he got tested, it kept showing up. So he stayed on his suspension. He didn't fight Gus until his system was clean. They tested him before and after.
Y'all didn't say that shit. When motherfucking Conor McGregor refused to take the thing, and then it came to the point that Dana came out. What's it called? The USADA?
No, it's not. It's not. I forgot what it is now. It's a new.
No, that's what it was before.
Yeah.
You know, goddamn Dana White stopped the USADA from coming over to people's house and drug testing them because of Conor.
Yeah.
Because he know for a fact Conor is his big money maker and he's gonna be fighting. And if he don't fight because of what the drug pool always telling him, he's gonna lose money from Dana's pockets. That's why Dana got rid of the motherfuckers.
At the least, if they piss test Conor and they don't get cocaine in his system, you're killing me. You're kidding me. You're lying. You're not doing your job. You're not a professional. But
this nigga Conor blows coke more than you blow air in a fucking balloon. What the fuck you telling me?
You see the video? We did watch a video where he was eating an ice cream bar and just laughing like a maniac. He's fucking out of his mind. But yeah, sorry. So I want you guys to sear this picture in your head. This picture right here of bitch ass Aspinal. Even if you take it away, why are you crying like a bitch like this, my man? You are on camera. It is not that serious. And then his father is just sitting there. Sorry, I gotta take care of my boy.
Fucker, get the fuck on.
He's a grown ass man, dog. And then they went home after this. After the doctor said there's 0 damage, you are okay to go. He goes home to a doctor, a family friend who's a doctor, and now all of a sudden he can't see it all in his fucking right eye and 50% in his left. Like, come on, man. I seen Bilal wasn't even on some shit like that.
He was crying though.
Because Bilal's eye was fucked up, and the doctor made him stop. And he literally went directly and got eye surgery. He got surgery on his fucking eyeball. This is fucking wild, man. Cyril Gahn didn't even really do nothing. I mean, he got his ass whooped, man. Tom. And what's great about it is this, and this is what I tell everybody online as I drop my comments. You're mad because you know when he gets back in that ring with Cyril Gahn, it's a wrap. And then Cyril Gahn gonna be on some savage shit. You're gonna be on some now I want to embarrass you shit because now you got everybody call me a dirty fighter. Cyril Gahn is so much. I didn't think that Cyril Gahn was that much better than Tom because I thought Tom would at least. You know what I mean?
Because I ain't gonna cap to you. Remember in the beginning?
Shake him up a bit.
Remember in the beginning, like when I say the early beginning when they were talking about Aspinal and fucking him, we was kind of undecisive about who would win that fight because we actually did like Tom Aspinal back in the day. And now that I see all the,
I knew it would be a good fight, but I didn't. I also that was before. Was that before Cyril fought?
Ngannou?
Yeah, and I think it was after. It had to be after. Because it's probably the build up to the John fight. Because real rap, I thought that he should have been in that running for the to fight John for the belt. Because I did like Aspinall. I did, and it's a great point because I did not dislike Aspinall until the fans started. No, not even then. When he started bringing the ducks. When he started bringing the ducks to the ringside and they show him and he just pull out a duck, like that shit just ate at me because it's like, yo, if you went to John and was like, look, man, I don't know what these fucking fans is talking about. I know you're not ducking me, but I really would be honored to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he was doing that wrestling shit where he trying to bully him into a fight. And John saw that shit like, no, get the fuck out of here. You are a flea. Take this belt, nigga. I got one that look just like it at home. You know what I'm saying? You're there, and John also knows is that the fans are going to turn on Aspinall. Wait till he loses. Wait till he loses. These motherfuckers are going to turn on him. And I'm on some shit like, I don't even know if he ever going to win another fight. I don't know if he could beat Lewis. Because just like you coming in there on that blitz, if he catch you with a good one, you good night.
He can't keep him down. No. Have you ever seen when Derek Lewis can just get up when he wants to?
He's a fucking tank. He's built like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, all these guys that Aspinall knocked out, they're all like oaky ass, I can't move guys. And most of them are wrestlers. Curtis Blades, wrestler. Fucking Pavlovich. He's not a wrestler. I think he's Sambo, but same difference. That shit is like, come on, man. Like, and Volkov is an oaky ass, lanky framed guy. Cyril Gane, when they got in the ring together, and everybody used to talk about how much of a monster Tom Aspinall, how big he is. Look how much smaller he looked to Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane looked like fucking Debo in that motherfucker. And if you watch the fight again, he was flowing. He was ready to put that ass whooping on time. Y'all don't even know, man. I watched this motherfucker fight all of his fights. He does the same thing when he's moving and he's flowing. He kicking ass. And if you look at when he fought John, he wasn't flowing. He didn't get a chance to start flowing. When he fought Ngannou, he was winning that fight. Ngannou it wasn't until Ngannou took him down that he won that he started winning. Then we saw how much improved the ground game at the takedown and ground game that Ngannou had. But they're denying what their eyes are seeing. Like, it's really ludicrous. Like, this is like they've been drinking that fucking red Kool-Aid, man. Stop. Please, look, I'm begging you, man. Stop ruining sports.
Red Kool-Aid. So what's the best flavor Kool-Aid?
No, I'm saying red because of that damn hat, man. That MAGA hat going to your brains. Like, y'all just no, I'm telling you. That's what's ruining it. That's what's ruining fucking MMA, bro. Once the Bulls started coming out ringside every damn day, every damn match, like, that's when it was big. Come on, man. Stop. Just stop. Stop hating. Watch the fights because they're the fights. If John loses there tomorrow, it's not going to crush me. I have every other fight that he's won to look back on. Everybody has to lose at some time, except Floyd. But no, I think Pac might get him. No, nothing again. No, Pac won't get him.
Pac's still good though.
Pac is still good, but
real good.
No, Floyd is a different level, man. And you gonna watch his videos of him training now, like just in the gym.
No, I don't care what y'all say, and y'all can look at me and say like that. He is 50-0, but there are some fights that he should have lost.
I think he lost to De La Hoya.
Of fucking course he did.
I was about to say, I really do think he lost that fight to De La Hoya, but once again, like, you take it and you go on with it. Did De La Hoya sit there and whine about it and cry about it and say, I think he should have been DQ'd because he used his shoulder?
I can't get it.
If I remember right, De La Hoya also had a bunch of low blows in that fight as well. He hit Floyd below the belt. Like, I really don't care about fouls. I care. Let me tell you, every time somebody gets fouled, unless you draw like blood or you do some real damage, like even like the Bilal fight. I'm not a Bilal fan, but I was looking like, yeah, when they showed it again, and once again, you watch that, Leon Edwards' hands were like this. They were like angled at him. You know what I'm saying? It's like but it's a natural thing. If you train with your hands open a lot of the time. Like that like these Tom is trained to be a boxer. Everybody says he does jiu-jitsu, but he's trained to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is why he has no hand fighting ability. This is what I kept telling you. There's small techniques that MMA fighters need to have in order to be elite. You're kidding me, man. Like, how can you be this stupid? That Jim Miller shit really kills me, man, because you've been fighting for too long. You should know this, bro. That's why you got your ass whipped. You telling on yourself. That's why you lost everything. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been rambling on, man. Time really just gets my goal. We can move on to the next topic.
What did you got in mind?
Oh shit, I forgot I didn't bring it up, but I have some slides, but we'll just talk about it. We're going to talk about UFC 322, and like, cause we're going to. I'm not going to talk about fight nights unless there's something big happening. Like last fight night we talked about was Oliveira and Gamrot.
Mm-hmm.
So like no, like unless there's something big happening and someone who I want to watch on that card, I don't care. We're not going to talk about those. But the next UFC event, being UFC 322, looks like possibly one of the best main cards I've ever seen, with the exception of fucking Bo Nickel. Fuck Bo Nickel.
Oh yeah, we got somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Talking about Tom cleared out the division. Gain is the toughest challenge, but why fight a 230 monster mostly blind?
Say what?
I wouldn't want to fight a 235 monster muscular heavyweight.
Mostly blind. What I'm saying is this, is that if you are a cage fighter, right, and you get in the cage to fight, you should be ready for anything to happen. Fouls happen. Like, let's say this. If Tom and John fought, and Tom poked John in the eye, and John backed out like Tom did, are you telling me that all these Tom Aspinall fans wouldn't be saying the same thing that we're saying right now?
Not only that, John Jones be doing that a lot of times. He opening his hands.
Mm-hmm. But I've never seen him give anybody a... No, you know what? I'm sorry. The worst eye poke fight, if you want to talk about John Jones, was him and Teixeira. He eye poked Teixeira a lot. He eye poked Teixeira and the ref didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not his job. Like, it's not his job. He's supposed to stop in the middle of the fight. The ref don't stop the fight. And it's just to think that that's intentional. It's like crazy. My man is too good. My man is too good to be. When are you training eye pokes? You know, I mean, I get it. I do get it. But if Tom did everything he did and then rushed to the hospital, he didn't whine about not getting a DQ, and he didn't try to blame Cyril before he left the ring, I would have still understood more. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But then when it came up with no damage, I would have been like, oh, you a bitch, and you need to turn around and get this fight back on. But
as it should happen.
What's that? What's the last thing you said?
Oh, that's me. I was chatting with him.
Still no excuse. Still no excuse for what?
Now, you can't fight blind and shit like
Oh,
that.
that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
No.
bro, because if you really think about it, there was more real dangerous type of situations. Oh, it affected his eyesight. A nigga got rocked by taking an illegal knee to the head. That rocks your whole fucking head. Give you a headache. You gonna be weary. Like, your eyes gonna be looking like you high some. But you worried about goddamn, eye poke. That lasts for, like, they give you 5 minutes and you still can't make through. Even when Cejudo did that bullshit against Rod Tang, I think.
Who?
I think it was Rod Tang. Somebody he fought that he couldn't fight.
Oh, yeah. They were just talking about that. They were just him and Kamaru were talking about that on their show. But he was trying to say the same thing. Oh, that was different. I understand. Like, don't get me wrong. It's happened before. But what I'm saying is that, like, after all that build up, like a real fighter, like, you know what I'm saying, like a Max Holloway, let's say, all that build up to that fight, all the shit you talk, all the shit that other people talk for you, all the fans that you have, and for you not to cop out like that, like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. You didn't even own that title. That's not your belt. So for you to say I gotta leave with the title is ridiculous. Because if you really believed you came back and win, you would have let him have it. You would have continued to fight, believing in yourself. And then if he won, you would have came back and got your rematch. Who would? Then that would have. See, this is why, once again, like, why he won't be a big draw is because that's what a real fighter should know. He
got the mindset of a Coulon.
If he lost to Gon and then came back and then whooped his ass and took his belt back and then really claimed the championship, oh, you'd be a god. You'd be everything and more. You would not be able to walk around without people knowing you. Your face would be all over the place. But now, though they're defending you online, they don't want your face nowhere. They're tired of hearing about you because they're getting cooked right now in the comments by brothers like myself. They're getting cooked because there's nothing you can. There's no excuse. There's nothing you can say to excuse Tom that doesn't sound like some bitch shit. No matter how you put it. And I mean, like, I'm not calling you a bitch, but how you put this here in the comments, That's some bitch shit. You talking about a 230-pound monster? What if Ciro's jab broke his orbital bone and he lost his sight in one eye? Or what if he jabbed in the knuckle? We've seen this in a fight before, where the knuckle went into the eye. What if he did that and then he couldn't see anymore? Like, come on, man. If you don't get in there. Michael Bisping, once again, I hate that bitch, but the motherfucker fought with one eye.
Sarah Bullet have only one eye.
Yeah. There's no excuse for Tom. What's that?
He said, "Nah, bad take. I just want him to explain what he mean by bad."
Bad take how? I'd love to hear.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of one-eyed incidents that happen that continue to fight because you're a champion, a gifted champion at that. You don't also have no say so. He know for a fact that when he said I can't see was the fact that he knows what he was getting himself into. Look at, I mean, it's the fight was closer than people are making it.
Numbers.
The bloody nose made it seem worse than it was.
No, look at the fight. Look at the fight. You're looking at the numbers that they throw up there, so you'll have this argument. That is not, bro. Once again, like if you watch fighting, everybody knows he was winning that first round. There's not one fighter, even the ones who excused Tom Aspinall. There's not one fighter who said he was winning that round, bro. He was losing that round, and the bloody nose just secures it. Like. The bad take, where's the bad take though? I mean, like, you're trying to tell me that if he got knee, say he got kneed in the eye joint and in his eye and he couldn't see, do you quit? Or do you just take your ass whooping? He don't own that belt. He never earned it. Tom Aspinall is not the champion. He's not the champion. You can't just be given a belt and then chicken out of your first fight.
Not in my eye.
If he's saying right now that he can't see in his left eye, in his right eye, and it's 50% vision in his left eye, he should be dropping the title. Remember, I thought not holding up the division was the most important thing. Tom Aspinall just destroyed the heavyweight division. There's no respect there. You know what the most important heavyweight fights everybody is right now? John Jones and Alex Pereira.
Everybody begging for, and the second one is they begging for Francis to come back.
And thank you. And Dana's going to pay him because Dana knows what he sees. This is why, look at Dana's face every time he has to talk about this fight. He looks disgusted. And I hate Dana. But Dana is like me, a fight fan. Dana wants to see good fights.
He was knuckle deep in the eye socket, and there's a video out there showing that he stuck his fingers out multiple times.
His fingers, you're telling me he intentionally poked him in the eye now it's 3 times. Oh, it's killing me, bro. It's.
I think you're just gonna have to. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. But if you would take a look at that Demetrius Mighty Mouth video again, I think it will explain to you. Yeah. Because I mean, people don't train where they knuckles close. How you gonna grab? How am I gonna come to you be like this? And all the hell no, it's not gonna be able to happen.
We can't. How am I gonna hand fight? How am I gonna deflect kicks like that? Like that's crazy.
And they don't even look knuckle deep.
They're not. It's an over exaggeration. Everybody is seeing it the way they want to see it.
John Jones did it. Y'all didn't classify or goddamn jump on his shit. Even when it was knuckle deep, there was still some people who were still went to go fight, who were no names, don't have no title, and they still trying to get in there because they're trying to greed for the title. I find out that if you got poked in the eye and you still want to fight and you don't have a title, you better than a motherfucker who got poked in the eye.
And then everybody piles up on somebody when they're defeated or they're injured or something like that. I didn't like that feeling whatsoever for Tom Aspinall because the man did get impregnated in his eyes with those fingers. But a lot of people got to understand, just for that specific fight, just for the hands and how to throw a proper leg kick. This is not how you throw a leg kick, people. When you go to Thailand or you learn, they don't go hands tight and throw like that. If I throw 1,000 kicks on a bag like this, boom, boom, boom. This is called hand exchange. Hand exchange. I throw 1,000 kicks in the bag this day or in a week, 2 weeks. I train 8 weeks. That's 8,000 kicks a week. And all of a sudden, when I get in a fight, I'm self-mastery supposed to go like this? Get the fuck out of Dodge.
And if you haven't seen that the first time, don't worry. We replayed the video for you. And he also said, "So who you got in the rematch?"
Okay.
Cyril.
Yeah, I mean,
Cyril.
I'm more sure now than I was before. There's no way. Cause let me ask you this: what do you see Tom doing him, taking him down because he tried to take him down and it was horrible. That was the freshest he was.
And not to even goddamn. Let's rewind a little bit because you did say that he stomped out the whole heavyweight division. Who was in the heavyweight division?
Wait, please. Who stomped out the whole heavyweight division? Not Tom, because Tom didn't fight anybody in the top tiers.
He didn't fight nobody top 3, which was Stipe, Francis,
Lewis,
and Derek Lewis,
Tuivasa,
and Tuivasa,
Rosenstruck. He never fought Stipe, never fought Francis.
Never fought none of them.
But guess who did fight those people? Cyril Gane fought those people.
Cyril Gane fought goddamn John.
Cyril Gane
fought Francis.
Went 5 rounds with Francis, the hardest puncher in the history. And you think Tom is somehow stronger than Francis? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That can't be true.
And he was winning that fight against Francis. I don't know if you were here earlier. He was winning that fight against Francis early. Stop this. Gane was the future of the division before everybody got on Tom's coattail. I knew Tom was there because like he said earlier, I was a Tom fan. But there's no way on this green earth that Tom is going to beat him in his next fight.
And if Tom beats him, the earth is orange.
The earth is orange. See, the only fight that they saw Cyril really do bad at where he wasn't being outclassed was in that Volkov fight where Cyril broke his foot in the first round. A fighter who is all about movement and kicks broke his foot in the first round and fought 3 of them. Come on, man. Tom showed you he has no heart, which is something that John said. I didn't even catch that interview. They're playing it now back, but he said, I saw him in a fight back when he was young. And he gave up before the guy even put pressure on his ankle. He said he's not a fighter. He said that year, John, I'm trying to tell you, like John is the greatest fighter ever because John knows fighting. He knows what people are made of. And I will tell you right now, not only will Cyril win it, I still believe that John would dismantle Tom very quickly. Very quickly.
I think Francis will give him a good 1-2 and he'll cook him.
Guarantee Francis knocks him out. If you blitz Francis, that's a good night. That is guaranteed good night. He's going to hit you with that Overeem uppercut. What's that?
Watch this version. No bias commentary and close up of the nose.
Wait, what?
Just drop the link in the comments and we're going to check it. We're going to copy and paste it and check it out when we get off the topic. And once we come up to the new video, we're going to just bring it back up and we'll talk about it. And once again, I like to appreciate everybody who's liking and commenting and subscribing.
No,
y'all give us good ideas. We like this is not an argument. Just know this. What we actually talk to people in the chat. This is not an argument. This is just our comparison.
No,
even me and him will argue. Sometimes we don't always agree with each other. Shit. So if you're in the comments, I really just like to say I appreciate y'all for keeping us in tune.
I do.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate the commentary.
But if you want to goddamn argue, we can goddamn argue if you want to, mother. Ooh, I wanted to say the mother F-bomb, but I don't know what type of person you is. So I'm going to be a real respectful person because I don't want y'all to don't like me on this goddamn video. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. But yeah.
Wait, no, but I'm going to refer back to what he's saying here, though. Look, if you watch the anytime if you watch that the eye poke that happened, the double eye poke, he had his eyes closed. What happened? And correct me if I'm wrong. Most of the time, when you get damage from an eye poke, it's when you scratch the cornea of the eye. That's when you get when you damage the eye usually. Now, what they're trying to say is that he pushed his eye sockets down. They're only saying that because they're so stupid as they're just looking at the motion that happened. He was moving backwards. He did not have all 230 pounds of his force on him. Watch Tom's face as he's getting jabbed before all that happens. Watch him. He is done. Everybody is You know what? They have a bunch of highlights of him throwing a leg kick in that fight. Like, y'all are reaching. Tom is not that good. He was never that good. He's a one-show pony, man. He's a one-show pony. I've never seen someone get so much hype in my life. You know who did? I used to say Ian Gary. I used to say that he was all hype until he proved to me he's a real fucking fighter. Yeah. He's not my favorite, but he's definitely a fucking fighter.
Y'all gave more hype to Bo Nickel too.
Bo
Nickel.
Man. Really?
And then Thomas DeRidder. Thomas DeRidder got whooped his ass with a knee to the gut, then lost by saying I quit to his next opponent.
This is old. It's all cracked up.
It don't matter.
But yeah, so it's I mean, I get what you're saying. Let's not even argue if it was an eye poke. It was an eye poke. Okay, he got his eyes poked. Was it too bad for him to continue? I personally believe that there's pretty much nothing that stops you from continuing. If you cannot continue, guess what? You lose the fight. It's about conditioning. Motherfucker, work out your eyes or something. I don't know. But I don't think it's a real big issue with the eye pokes. Eye pokes have been going on in the UFC since the beginning because it's a hazard. It's a hazard of the sport. But this is not supposed to be like, you know what I mean? This is not supposed to be boxing, man. This is some boxing shit. I'd be mad if a boxer did this shit. You know what I'm saying? From a headbutt.
Even headbutts, they still continue.
All right, so yeah, that's the other thing. So are you're saying that if that's fair, if it's fair to say that what Tom did was okay, that means that anytime anybody gets a headbutt, that's fighting dirty too. Because I seen motherfuckers headbutt people all the time.
Not only that, somebody got their mouthpiece knocked out their mouth and still fighting. When Anderson Silva did a high knee to Michael Bisping.
That was a robbery. We'll talk. We can do a whole show on that one. But there's no reason why it can't be both. That yes, it was a good decision for him. I know, right? It was a good decision for him to quit the fight. It's a good decision. I'll give him that. But that doesn't make it not a bitch move, man. I'm serious. It's one of the worst bitch moves I've ever seen in fighting, man. And then like the whining like a child about saying, "Oh, it's his fault. Don't boo me." That's like, bro. That's so. This
was one of the most high anticipated fights. He's supposed to man this shit out.
Hey, thank you. You fucked the fans, Tom. It's not about Dana or the I don't care who walked out of there with the title. You fucked the fans because you built up all of this. He's been making me sit for 14 months. A hungry fighter's a hungry fighter.
Yeah, you can't train an eye.
No, that was a joke. I know you can't train your eye, but what I'm saying is that you're going into a cage fight, bro. You're going into a cage fight. Did you think you was gonna come out without a scratch? Tom, and that's exactly what it is. That Tom has really had no adversity, and when he first time that he had adversity, he was losing. He threw it. I'm sorry. First of all, Ash.
At some point, yeah, you can't train an eye, but you can protect the eye. Imagine nose shots, jaw shots, mouth shot. I'm covering my eye.
Now,
I'm covering my eye.
When you Rory McDonald had a broken nose and fought that fight with Lawler till he couldn't take it anymore. Fucking
and fuck that. If I'm 205 right now, I could probably go up there and beat Tom Aspinall right as we speak.
I'm about that. But I'm sorry. That's what I was going to say is if you look at what happened with his eyes, like why were his eyes closed when he was rushing in anyway? Like his whole technique is booty. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it really puts a damper on the heavyweight division, and this leads me to the last topic we're going to get on. It's like the UFC is falling off. Can you at least agree with that?
I can say. Because back in the 2010, 2012, the heavyweight division was really the best division. Cain Velasquez, Fabricio Werdum.
It was good.
John Jones. Not John Jones, take that back. Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir, Randy Couture.
We were talking about earlier.
Shane Carwin, all them motherfuckers. They were actually nice people.
What was his name? Fucking, we just talked about him earlier. He fought John at light heavyweight.
It's an illegal move. Anything they did cute for game. He arguably lost against Volkov. You're right. He did. He really did lose to Volkov.
Arguably, he did, but he broke his foot in the first
in the first round. That shot.
He didn't deserve that shot. Then how did Tom deserve the shot? Because the last person that he beat was who?
The only way that he got that title because he rang a bell in motherfucking Dana's ear. Who do you know? I mean. No. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been watching UFC for quite a long time. Mm-hmm. Besides Daniel Cormier, who else be calling out for John Jones? And they were trying to find fights for John Jones.
Because everybody figures that John doesn't have a chin. They figure that John doesn't have a chin, and which is crazy to me because the same guys that John Jones was beating up knocked Dominic Reyes the fuck out. So, I just don't understand where everybody gets this idea that Tom deserved it. Look at the resume. He fought Francis and John, unlike Tom. They were there at the same time.
Hello, John. I don't have no disrespect for you, but I am so certainly think that I can beat you.
Okay, that's great, but it's like that's the disrespectful way to go to the champ.
Dana don't give a shit about the fighters. He just likes seeing people get iced. Have you ever seen the reaction to Power Slap? He enjoys it more than UFC at this point.
No, at this point he enjoys owning people. He owns people. This is the same reason why he's going into boxing.
I mean, I have to agree with him on that. Dana do be liking that slap bullshit, bro. I think it's goddamn. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not to be funny, but I probably might be funny. I think he's trying to prep up motherfuckers like females and males who's about to get married, dealing with a domestic spouse. No. If your goddamn get bitch slapped by your motherfucking ex-husband or your ex-wife or your wife or husband, you gonna probably take that shit and look like, oh yeah, it's game time.
Paying you money
to slap
somebody is it's a power trip. That's what it's all about, is a power trip. And also, it's another way that he can get that GWH I was talking about earlier.
Oh, Lord.
I'm telling you, bro, I wish y'all had my brain so y'all can see things how I see it, man. I'm telling you. If you look at what Dan is all about, it's all about owning people and his white nationalist nation he wants.
Well, honestly, I think Dana. Some of this stuff some of these fighters that he be looking out for, some of these matches that he be setting up, I think it's all in a sort of favoritism.
Yeah, it's all about favoritism. He controls
just to go back to the Tom Aspinall fight, but I mean, let's scratch the fact that he was goddamn who his roster was when he fought. I mean, I can name other fights that come on. Not only that they also fight, I ain't never seen a championship fight end off of a fucking iPod, and that's the main attraction of the show. Aspinall, you need to tidy it up, put an ice over it at the end of the round, do something with that. But hell no, that's not how you're supposed to go out.
Power Slap was a way for him to get a foothold into the digital media market.
He said Dana's tax write-off.
That was a way for him to get his foot into the social media get a social media presence. And this is why you're saying, he's showing up to it and watching it. Yes, of course, because he's the celebrity of Power Slap. He's the celebrity. If he don't show up, then people are like, why the fuck am I watching this?
Okay, let me say this also. For everybody in the comments, I want you to also tell me and answer this question. Do you think that Dana has a little bit thought in his mind that after Conor McGregor left him, the PFL is going to be something? I mean, not PFL, bare knuckles going to be something?
It is, because it's fanboys. The same way Tom Aspinall has the fanboys, Conor has them as well. Just like I told you, 70% of the American market is...
Even if y'all don't like Conor's smart. He ride Dana White's coattail for the longest just to take the amount of fucking people that Dana fucks with to a different attraction. Oh, it's the same thing.
Time out. Just thought of something. I want you to watch Conor McGregor's fights. Does Conor McGregor fight like this? Or does he fight like this? And does he smack hands away? Yeah. Hand fight. Because he fights karate. He's a martial artist at heart. Like it's... I'm not saying that eye pokes aren't atrocious. They are.
And they're accidental.
And they're very dangerous, but they are unintended.
And everybody knows that these shits are accidental. So why y'all gonna if y'all know something was accidental, let's say if you did something on an accident and shit like that, y'all gonna punish the person that y'all gonna punish an accidental move? Mm-hmm. Like,
what if you went to work and you made a mistake on your job and they said, "Oh, what? You got to go home. Nope, you don't get paid."
First off, they take you to get drug tested, and once they drug test you, they look you on the fucking camera and see if it's actually a job's fault or your fault. Even if it's a job fault, you gonna still take the punishment for that job fault?
We're gonna wait too deep into the weeds here.
All right, my bad. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I get what you're Connor and Platinum, Mike are making.
Of fucking course. Do you think it's gonna be a point to a time
wait. Are you saying they're going? Oh no, he's just saying they're making. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. Their names are yes. But I want you to look at where we're leading. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look at where we're leading. And you talking about using your hands. On bare knuckles, you can put your hand on the back of someone's head and keep punching them. You can clinch them like that in bare knuckle. And I'll give them boys the respect. I'm not a big bare knuckle fan, but I'll give them the respect. They really go in there and fight. That Stevens Perry fight was fucking crazy.
That's just like the UFC backyard shit that Kimbo Slice be doing.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it was.
His eye was he was fighting some dude. His eye was hanging out of his head, and he was still fighting. That's fighting. That shit Tom did was prize fighting. I'm not trying to see prize fighting. If I want to see prize fighting, I'll watch fucking Tyson Fury or fucking Ngannou. I watch them do the prize fighting. I'm not here to watch Tom bitch out. And then even if you bitch, if you go and leave, just be a man and fucking leave. Don't stay and try. Well, it's his fault. That shit was just such some bitch shit. Like, oh my god, man, his father should have ripped his asshole open in that fucking ring. He should have been like, no, you ain't leaving like this.
Fucking sausage.
They're gonna make fun of you for the rest of your fucking life, and I am. I don't care what Tom does after this. I'm a clown him forever for this. But yeah, bare knuckles is not gonna pop off because there's not enough Michael Perrys in the world, and it's going to get to the point where somebody's gonna get some serious damage. This is definitely something where I see them suing later on down the road.
Because Conor McGregor has only goddamn, I think it's off of popularity right now. And if people really think about it, do really people goddamn get insurance coverages for bare knuckle fighting?
I mean, they probably sign a waiver for everything.
You get more damages fighting bare knuckle than you fighting with leather gloves in the UFC 4 or 6 ounce gloves. Think about it.
But not more than boxing.
I can go in my backyard and fight somebody right now, and I come back, I have a possibility of having a broken finger by just punching somebody on that forehead.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I'm saying but you know, the 12 ounce gloves are the ones that really get the brain damage. But yeah, no, you look at other fighters now. Look at the Chuck Liddells. You know what I'm saying? The only fighter from back then it seems like he has any sense is motherfucking Randy Couture. And and Rampage is pretty much
Rampage is a brawler.
I actually think he fixed his brain ball from all them fights because he was really off kill before when he was back in his younger days. But if you look at I'll tell you right now, it's gonna kill bare knuckle. Conor's never gonna fight bare knuckle.
I don't think so.
He's never gonna fight, and the fact that he keeps teasing it. People are getting tired of time. You know what? This is crazy. I don't see how anybody believes a word he says anymore. People talk about John, man. Conor is the biggest liar. He lies about everything. Man. That shit is just. Oh my God. He's just. And people say, oh, he's promoting himself. Don't beat me over the head with the bullshit. You know what? Conor's not amazing. What Conor is someone who never had to have any consequences for his actions. Life is pretty fucking sweet. You can be president if your life goes like that. Mm-hmm. Fuck out of here, man. Oh my God. I hate Conor. I'm sorry. And there's your fuck Conor of the day. And let's throw a fuck Dana in on top of that as well. But what's funny is that Conor is trying to fuck Dana. Conor is trying to... He don't like Dana. Conor, I'll give Conor the credit that he sees Dana for the snake that he is. Fucking Dana basically is using fighters and just, you know, and running them in the ground, destroying their families. Look at what's his name? BJ Penn? Bro, come on, man. You never paid him what he was worth. And now he's fucking crazy. His brain is gone. And Dana is a billionaire. Yeah, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's got a lot of fucking money. Mm-hmm. Yo, bro, I have such a dislike for that dude, man. Dana is.
Sorry to chop you off. Yeah. For any NFL fans out here, if you're not paying attention to the game, today's Thursday. Thursday night football going on right now. The Baltimore Ravens are winning against the Miami Dolphins 14-6 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. If you want to take attendance, take attendance. We already talked, I think, yesterday about the odds spread and who we predict we're going to win. So just watch our next video coming up. When we going to do a video? Friday?
After the games.
After the games?
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Sunday,
yeah.
Sunday or maybe Monday before the game.
So yeah, just pay attention.
No, actually, we should do it. We should probably do it Tuesday. No, we'll do Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Okay. Every Wednesday.
Y'all tune in every Wednesday
for the NFL commentary. The MMA is just whenever the hell some fighters getting on my damn nerves. But no, if there's news, we'll report it. If it's worth reporting, like as soon as that Whitehouse lineup comes up, that's going out. But we're gonna be on that. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do another video about UFC 322 and the lineup there. And what I want to do is I'm going to dig into this guy who's fighting Bo Nickel on that card. I want to see who this guy is and what makes them worthy of the fourth slot on the main card of what is a beautiful card. Because if they just moved him down to the preliminaries and then moved Dariush and Saint Denis up, that would be one of the greatest cards I've seen. Really. Weili and Shevchenko, dog. And it's funny because last week I was just saying how I don't want to see women fights. I'm tired of seeing women fights. This is the woman fight I want to see. I'm waiting for this for a long time. Weili and fucking Shevchenko is going to be a bomb fight, but I think Weili she's going to be outmatched because of the size. She's going up in weight, and Shevchenko, she fights like a dude, but. Weili, I'll tell you this. Triple C may be a bum now, but he is a good coach.
What fucking coach?
He's a good coach. He coached Weili and John. So, but yeah. All right, but yeah. Enough said. I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
Lucky Shot. Oh, damn it. I just realized it. Wait, is that
Lucky who?
Lucky Shot. Who that? Do I know you, Lucky Shot? If I do not, I know you now. Good conversation, though.
I told you. Tell your friends. Somebody told you about us. So tell your friends to tell your friends so we can all be friends.
And adversaries. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for showing up. I want to thank I want to thank everybody for the comments, everybody for the likes, and if you follow, like, and share, guaranteed there'll be more content like this. If you want more football, we'll do more football. We're pretty good. During the football season, we're pretty much going to be on it.
It's going to come to a point in time. I might talk a little bit of some basketball. I'm going to probably be the leader of the basketball. If he's not into basketball, I know y'all want to also be on.
I'm just not into it.
Okay. Boxing coming up. We're going to keep up with most of the fights, and we're going to keep up with most of the sports. Not only that, the Premier League's going on right now.
I was just about to say
I don't know if y'all are into the Premier League, but it's going to come to a time we're going to talk about the Premier League.
We can talk about that. We can talk about some boxing as well, which is what I want to do the next episode, talking about the future of boxing after Canelo has now been dethroned. Mm-hmm. Because there is no, like, the buzz is gone. For some reason, people don't love Bud, man.
I love Bud.
But yeah. Not the beer, though. It's horrible.
But yeah, B-Rod in the building.
The Apollo G, and this is Deep Cutz, and we're out of here. Peace.
Trauma. If you don't stay ready, you always ain't going to be ready.
This is the wrong
Oh,
one again.
damn.
You know, since I fucked it up, might as well play you out. Thanks for tuning in again.
Just be